The top e-commerce stores are using secret AI tools to create perfect, high-converting one-product stores in minutes, while you're spending hours, if not days, trying to get your first products launched. Over the past year, I've scaled multiple brands to thousands of dollars per day using these exact tools. And if you aren't, you're wasting a ton of time and probably a ton of money running ads to a website that won't even convert visitors into actual paying customers. So in this video, I'm going to reveal the exact AI tools that me and all of these successful e-commerce brands use so you can steal our exact same strategies and use them on your own e-commerce brands to beat out 99% of the competition. And at the end, I'm going to build a brand new store from scratch using everything I'm about to show you. I know the gurus are not going to be happy I'm sharing this with you. Before I reveal the AI tools these 10 and even $100 million brands are using to create perfect one product stores, you need to understand what conversion rate means and how all of these successful brands use the exact same framework and how we can steal it for ourselves. Put simply, conversion rate is the rate in which your store converts visitors into actual paying customers. So for example, if you get 100 visitors to your store from running paid ads or organic traffic on TikTok, how many of those visitors are going to make the decision to actually purchase your product and not scroll away and go back to their TikTok For You page? Typically anywhere from 3 to 4% is a pretty decent conversion rate, which means 3 or 4 visitors out of every 100 end up purchasing your product. But what if I told you we could increase this number to 5%, 7%, or even 9% just by dialing in our product pages and designing it in a way that is optimized to convert? Being profitable and your profit margin is probably the most important thing when it comes to building and especially scaling your e-commerce brand. So overlooking this can be the difference between barely breaking even and hitting your first $1,000 day. Perfect one product stores not only show off the product in an enticing way, but they also answer potential customer questions and tackle any possible doubts subconsciously without them even knowing it. And one of the best examples of this right now is Real, a new emerging superfood brand that is absolutely killing it right now. Their landing page checks all of the boxes: high quality, minimalist images, reviews, and social proof right where everyone can see it, a short and simple description that hits a direct customer pain point. But on top of all of that, it answers potential questions like, why should I buy it? What is this? What do other people think of this? And even, why should I subscribe? All of that is right there on the screen for the customer to see without them having to scroll through a sea of pointless product description text. But I know what you're thinking. Getting your store to look like this probably takes hours, if not days, of importing, designing, and writing, so it's probably not even worth it. Wrong. Like I said at the beginning of this video, there are AI tools that will do all of this work for us in minutes. Like this tool here, Dropshipping.ai. Dropshipping generates high converting product pages, product images, and ad creatives for any product on the internet in seconds. This is a tool that I personally use to help design all of my stores that are able to scale to thousands of dollars per day. So here we are over on Dropshipping. The first thing that we need to do is find what kind of product we want to actually import over into Dropshipping so it can design our landing page for us in seconds. I went ahead and found this product over on Zendrop and then found it on AliExpress. I think it'll be perfect to show you guys how easy it actually is to turn a normal product like this into an actual branded, effective one product store. So all we have to do is come over and copy the link to the product on AliExpress, and then we'll go over to Dropshipping, click the import button, and then we'll click AliExpress, and then paste that product link right here and click import product. Within a few seconds, it imported the product over from AliExpress and also added a brandable name to the product, which is super cool if you're testing a ton of products and don't want to have to come up with a name for the product, or if you're struggling to come up with a name for your brand, it'll go ahead and give you a few ideas, which is super, super helpful. Don't worry, you can completely change this later if you don't like the name that I gave the product. So let's go ahead and click view on this new product that it installed, and then we'll generate a product page for this product that we imported from AliExpress. This process usually takes around 30 seconds to a minute. It's going to completely build out the product page, add reviews, add product copy, emoji selling points, and then we'll be able to go in and edit and enhance every single one of the product photos to create an actual branded, high converting one product store. Just like that, after a few seconds, the page was completely designed by AI. I entered no additional information about the product. All I entered was the link from AliExpress, and it takes all of that information and generates this whole page for us without me having to write or research anything about the product. Their AI is specifically trained to find pain points and benefits about the product and write compelling ad copy that helps convince customers in order to buy your product. So as you can see, we have reviews up here at the top. We have the name that it gave the product. Obviously, this is all editable. So if you want to just, change the name of the product, you can completely do that. We have an emoji selling points section right here. We have a review section right above our add to cart. Eliminated pet odors quickly. Purify scents left my home smelling fresh. A real game changer. Like I mentioned, their AI is trained to find pain points that potential customers may have. So for this, pet odors is one that it mentioned. For example, if somebody has pets and they're struggling with pet odors inside their home, they can immediately relate to that review when they read it. Scrolling down, tired of lingering odors in your home, elevate your air with fresh scents. It looks absolutely perfect, and it was all written in like 30 seconds. Finally, down here at the bottom, we have a review section that writes reviews from the perspective of actual customers. This looks super awesome, but my favorite part about Dropbase is that if we come up on any one of these product photos, if we scroll over it, a generate button appears, and we're actually able to take any one of these product images from AliExpress or wherever you import your product from, and we can remove the background, add minimalist, high quality product photo shoots, and even make lifestyle shots. So for example, for this product, we're gonna remove the background from the air purifier, and we're gonna place it in either like a kitchen, a bedroom, or a bathroom, something like that, and we're gonna completely generate a new product background. So there's no more excuses. No matter where you import your product from, you can get high quality product photos in a matter of seconds using Dropbase. So let's go ahead and click generate. So the first step is we need to cut out our product, and it's going to create a little version of our product that we're able to place anywhere in a bunch of already pre-generated AI scenes. So let's just scroll through these products and let's find the best product photo to use that doesn't obstruct the product, because remember, we're going to trace around the product and it's going to remove the background. So we want to make sure we look for the highest quality, best photo to use. I think this would be a really good option, but also this photo right here would be super easy for the AI to cut the product out of the image. Let's go ahead and click edit image on this photo. So here we go. As you can see, it completely removed the background of the product. It's almost literally like magic. It's insane. But now we have access to all of these different backgrounds that we can generate for the product. They have a ton of different categories, walls, if you're doing like a wall art type of product, fabrics, kitchens, interior, office, stuff like that. So let me scroll through here, see if I can find a couple of options for this product, and then we'll generate that image, import it onto our page, and then import the whole product page over to our Shopify account in one click. So I think these kitchen templates they have right here are going to be a pretty good option. Let's just go ahead and click through and see which one would look the best. They have both like a wooden countertop, but also like a granite marble countertop, depending on what kind of look we're going for. I think this one actually looks pretty good. You can see in the background, it kind of like a white, clean aesthetic. Let's go ahead and resize our product, kind of center it a little bit, maybe make it a little bit bigger. And then once we click generate, it's going to scan the image and it's going to create realistic shadows, backgrounds, reflections, as if the product was really in this environment. I think that looks good for the positioning of everything. We'll go ahead and click generate, and we'll see what kind of product images Dropbase actually creates for this product. So here we go. It created 3 options for us. This is the first one. It looks insane. This looks like a real product photo. We have the second one here and the last one. Wow, these are actually really, really good. As you can see, it kind of did the reflections and the shadows of the product, which is crazy. Out of all of these options, kind of want to go with maybe this first one here. I kind of like the third one, but you don't want to take away the viewer's eye from the product by having like a real interesting background, even though I think this might be one of my favorites. We'll go with this one. It puts the focus on the product. So as a main product photo, this is exactly what you want. We'll click set image on page, and as you can see, it went ahead and inserts that image that it just generated for us over onto our page. So we can go ahead and do this to all of the product photos on here, and then once we're ready to import it over to Shopify, after you made all your changes to the text, the selling points, the reviews, we'll come up and we'll click actions in the top right. We'll click import to Shopify. We'll choose our theme, and then we'll go ahead and import it over to Shopify. As you can see, it took like 2 seconds to import it, but let's go ahead, jump over to Shopify and see exactly what it custom coded and imported over to our store. So here we are over on Shopify. Everything was custom coded and imported. As you can see, everything that we saw over on Dropbase was imported over to Shopify. We have our reviews section. We have our, custom review up here, our selling points, our reviews up at the top, but also we have our product photo that it generated for us, which is absolutely insane. If you want to go a step further, you can actually generate ad creatives using Dropbase. I'll put an example up on the screen right here. I'm going to save that for another video, so make sure you look out for that. That'll be the next video. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like over on mobile. Absolutely perfect. We have our selling points. We have our reviews. We even have things like shipping information here, return policy. All of this was built out for us by AI. So hopefully you guys learned how important optimizing your pages for conversions actually is, and how easy it is to take advantage of all of these AI tools to make it all possible without hours or days of designing and researching. If you made it to the end of the video, you're a real one. Go ahead and reach out and send me a message over on IG. I got something for you. I'll see you guys in the next one.